I'm going to do a quick study from this reference photo, and most of these are the same pastels that I used in the landscape where I painted plein air. Let's get some light on the subject. So I'm just going to sketch this out real quick with the hard pastel, which I want on the bottom. If I try to use this over the soft pastels, it will scratch and sort of pull them up. It's a little like oil paint. You want to use thick over thin. So we're using, would be considered thin. Usually I just use one color, but I think this time I'm going to go ahead and block in the leaves also real quick. These are the pastels that many of us are familiar with from elementary school. They're hard. Sometimes they have a very strange smell. They sort of smell like motor oil if you get the Pastel brand. And now that I've got it kind of laid out in my mind where things are going to go, I can go a little softer. Start using the Mungio and the Paul Rubens. I'm gonna lay it down here first. These rocks really interest me on here, so let's get started with the rocks. I have a paper towel to get these off from clean. So you can see the softer pastel just glides right over the harder. See how soft that is? I didn't expect it to be that soft. See, I can already kind of play with the mushiness. Let me use this so you can see what it does. I'm going to use the harder one over the soft. See, it just scrapes it away, sort of. So if you're wanting to blend colors, it doesn't work very well with the hard. This is Paul Rubens. Paul Rubens, what? What are you? Muted green is what they decided to call it. This is I believe an emerald green. No, just dark green. And it's a Mungio. I think I need to get I need to define these a little bit first. Sometimes you can make interesting lines by just kind of rolling the edge. Okay, now I'm ready for the darker green. So I'm looking at these plants closer. I think it's poison ivy. Maybe, possibly. And I'm using this just as a reference photo. I'm not following it exactly. It's not going to be a photorealistic. I found when I did my plein air, or I should say it reminded me of how much I overwork things. So I'm going to leave this really loose. Loosey-goosey. Scrape it off. This is a heavy Bristol paper, so it should take a beating. The rock on the opposite side over here, is kind of peachy. It's that Red River rock. This is a lot brighter than how I'm going to leave it, but that gets the color down. I'm still really on the first layer. I'm not fine-tuning anything, just putting it down. And the river itself, this is going to be darker, then I'm going to leave it, but it is this color. I tend to do that on a lot of these. Put in the base color and then I can lighten it. The thing is, it makes you go through a lot of white, but you can buy these Paul Rubens white ones in sets of 5 or 6. Is it 6? 6. And then not worry quite so much about going through them. Let me treat that one out just cause it's really sticking on there. You can start to see it coming into shape slowly, very, very slowly. Olive light gives a nice mid-tone. I'll go ahead and put this one in over here, just that tip of it. I do most of mine in the medium, and I leave the soft for the very end where it's much more on the surface. Here defined. Doing pretty well in the center. I'm looking for some soft chandelier to sort of get in there and make those cool edges cool in temperature. leave it alone probably at this point. I want to get that middle rock in there. It's a little darker than the river. So I managed to stop myself from overworking it too much, signed my name to the lower right hand corner with a sharp instrument, pulled the tape off, and this is our end results. I hope you enjoyed it and thank you for being here. Take care. Bye-bye.